I'm not gonna lie, Apple basically just destroyed the budget PC market with, of course, the MacBook Neo. At the price of $599 or $499 if you're a student, we have the cheapest MacBook ever. Yeah, even cheaper than the base model iPhone 17. Apple A18 Pro with 8 GB of RAM. But is 8 GB of RAM enough in 2026? Well, yeah. I mean, it is. That's it. That's the end of the video. First of all, this laptop is genius. Not only performance-wise, but price-wise, at least here in the United States. I mean, I can see your students, your moms, your dads, your cats going out and buying this computer. So many people have iPhones, so if they can choose between a PC which doesn't work with their iPhone at all, or a MacBook which works perfectly with their iPhone, I'm willing to bet I know the one that they're gonna be picking, which, you know, that's pretty obvious. Now, I did get the base model 256 GB with this new indigo colorway. So let's see how this looks like. It looks silver. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But this doesn't really look like indigo to me. This looks pretty silver if you ask me, but you know, it's Apple. You know, that's how they do their colors. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little indigo. All right, yeah, I can kind of see it at a very, very off angle. But yeah, I mean, it is, kinda. Now, it's actually funny that you have an iPhone charger brick in the box. Hey, Apple, how about you include it like in the iPhone box as well? And of course, you have a USB-C to USB-C cable. Ooh, and it's braided as well. Okay, Apple, I see you. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you are gonna be buying this computer, I do recommend getting the 512 gig model, only because if you open this up, you'll see that this does not have any Touch ID. You have this little just lock button. So if you do get the 512 gig version, well, not only are you getting double the storage, but you're also getting that Touch ID, which can be used for making purchases online, or by unlocking the computer, or auto-filling passwords, so on and so forth. Now, what I really love is just how amazing this laptop is built. I mean, I've used some other laptops in this price range, and none of them matches the quality of this MacBook Neo. The aluminum build, basically zero plastic. I mean, look at the curved corners. I mean, it just looks premium. So I guess the point I'm making is that even though this is your budget laptop, I can't even believe I'm saying this about Apple, but yes, there's a budget laptop now. Even though this is a budget laptop, it doesn't feel like a budget laptop. It feels like identical to the most expensive MacBook Pro that you can buy. The funny thing is that this laptop is basically an iPhone with a larger physical keyboard. You have a larger display. You got the A18 Pro that's of course inside the iPhone 16 Pro, I believe. And you know, a lot of people may look at that and say, ew, it's running a mobile processor, but let's test it out. All right, so here I have Final Cut Pro loaded in. I have an external SSD that I'm using to go ahead and get my Final Cut files onto this computer. And I mean, check this out. There's zero hangups. This is a multi-cam clip, by the way, so there's multiple angles, so I can go ahead and play. There's zero lag. It's a 4K video, by the way, and I can easily switch between the two camera angles with zero stutter. I mean, yo, that's insane. I mean, look at that. Just completely no problem whatsoever. The time frame isn't skipping, so it is playing in real time, zero lag. It is unbelievable. And check this out. While I'm doing all of this, I also have Chrome open with a video that's still playing. We have Twitter here. We have Netflix going on here. We have one Google tab, Wikipedia, Microsoft, Apple.com, and Samsung.com. Ready to scroll anytime. Let's see what Samsung has something going on. Maybe something new. Of course, the S26 Ultra. You see where I'm getting at here? I can't believe I'm saying this, especially, you know, someone that has an M5 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro literally right there off to the side. The Neo is actually insane for the value. I mean, not even for the value. It is insane, period. You're getting something that can edit 4K video with motion and plugins with no fans. This only has passive cooling, which means you can safely use it in bed, you can safely use it on the couch, anywhere. There are 0 vents on this computer. And I also like the new colors, even though it's like not really all that different. I mean, it looks nice in certain angles. Of course, it looks nice. In fact, I kind of wish Apple's Pro laptops had some sort of fun colors, even though I'm looking at the second camera and it just looks silver, you know, like I said. But believe me, in person, there is a slight shade of indigo. But I also like the attention to detail, you know what I mean? Like each colorway comes with a color matching keyboard, which you guys can't really notice. I mean, yeah, you can kind of notice. It is slightly color matched to the actual body, just a bit more muted. And then if we take a look at the feet are also matched with the color of the laptop. But, you know, here's a real question. How are the speakers, right? So I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a speaker on this side. Let's see if my camera will focus. That's a negative. All right, well, that one focused. You have a speaker right there. And then on the other side, you have another speaker right there along with the headphone jack. So these are side firing speakers, which arguably, in fact, literally are better than bottom firing speakers, but not as good as top firing speakers. But what does that actually mean? Well, let's go ahead and test this out. All right, I just looked up some non-copyright music. So let's just see how it sounds. Oh, of course, there's an ad. There's an ad because I'm not logged in. Actually, wait, I am logged in. Why am I seeing ads? That's so weird because I have premium. I forgot I have premium light. Anyway, let's check this out. You know what? Not bad. Let's check out some voice. Let's go to my channel and watch a video of mine. I'll get 1 extra view. Now, in terms of design, I mean, you know, once you've seen one pair of earbuds, you've basically seen them all. Nothing too crazy. They are low profile. I love that guy. Anyway, speakers, way more than fine. I mean, like Windows laptops, especially in this price category, okay, their speakers are like tin cans, okay? It's the Tin Man, as they call it. These are like more than good. They're not that loud, but I mean, like, honestly, just something that I like, of course. And I mean, I don't know. No, honestly, no. I take that back. They're more than fine. They're not like the loudest, but they're good. Like they really kind of fill. It sounds better than it is. I hope that makes sense. Now the trackpad on the Neo, it's not bad at all. It's not a taptic trackpad like on the more expensive MacBooks. So each press, you're actually pressing. I don't know if you guys can notice that, but there's a literal press going on. It's not a taptic. It's not the magnetic trackpad that's on the older, or the not older, but the more expensive MacBooks. But here's the thing, it's actually not bad, because with most, again, Windows laptops, even in like the thousands of dollars, actually, you know what? Hang on, I'll be back. Here, okay, this behemoth, okay, this thing is like $4,500. Its trackpad is worse than the Neo. And I'll show you why if I can hold this thing up with one arm. It's the 4090, okay, the Strix 18. But if you guys see, you can click here, right? But up here, you can't. Like, you can start clicking right about here, right there. And then from basically from the middle to the bottom is where you can click. But, well, hang on, I gotta be back again. But with the Neo, okay, you can click anywhere. You can click here, 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 here. Basically, the entire area is completely clickable, which is like I said, that's even hard to find on Windows laptops. Would I have wanted a Taptic trackpad? Sure, but you know, hey, you gotta remember, $599. Now there are some, you know, unfortunate things about this laptop. Again, you know, $599. I can't really knock it all that much. But the brightness, okay, like I don't know if you guys can see right now. Let me put up the brightness. Oh, it was actually up all the way. See what I mean? The brightness isn't what I would call bright. I mean, indoors, amazing. Amazing. Outdoors, not so much. All I gotta say is if you're planning on using this thing outside where there's like a lot of sunlight or just light in general, you're gonna be cranking the brightness up all the way like 24/7. But again, remember, $599. You know, like what are you expecting? Now the port selection unfortunately is a bit limited. So right here are basically all the ports that you get. Again, camera, please focus. Just for once in your life, can you please focus? So this USB right there, that's the fast one. That's USB 3, okay? The one under it, oh, camera lost focus again. Yo, today's just not my day. The second one is USB 2, like USB 2 speeds. My external SSD didn't even connect to it. Okay, I had to use the one that's more down the laptop, the USB 3, right? Now this is kind of not the best because like having only 2 ports means if you're charging this laptop, you only have one other port available and it's the slow port or like the fast port, USB 3. I don't know if you could even call that fast, but you only have 2 ports. I would have wanted 3, but again, you know, $599. I get it. All in all, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like this laptop. Again, for students, the size, you know, it's the size. It's just so good. It's so damn good. Like, it'll fit on like any college desk, any elementary. Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to buy your elementary student a laptop, up to you. But like high school, middle school, this will easily fit onto any desk, any airplane, bus, anywhere, basically anywhere. And then like, yeah, you know, you have 256 or 512 storage. If you ever need more storage, you can just connect an external SSD. Just make sure you connect it to the fast port located on the, you know, the bottom, not bottom, the deep side of the MacBook. And there you go. You have more storage. But honestly, it is crazy. Yeah, like the bezels are there, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like I just now noticed the bezels as I'm talking to you guys. It's not bad. $599, you're getting a new MacBook that can edit 4K video while having Chrome open with Netflix, YouTube, and a bunch of other tabs open at the same time. Okay? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So what do you guys think about the MacBook Neo? Love it? Hate it? I know I've read a lot of comments. A lot of people seem to love it, and I totally understand why. Because at this price range, it is super hard not only to find a good laptop, but to find a laptop that's actually built well, like fully aluminum. Nothing is like squeaking and squeaking. Oh, I'm having a stroke. Squeaking and creaking. There we go. It's built perfectly. It's built exactly like my M5 Max MacBook Pro, which costs, let's see, literally 7 times more. you know? So do I call this a win from Apple, even though I'm very critical of Apple, especially in the past year? Yeah, this is more than a win. This is like this is a home run. Because again, like, think of the kids. A lot of kids these days, they have what, right? They have something called an iPhone. They have an iPhone. Does an iPhone work with Mac? No. I mean, Windows? No. Does it work with Mac? Yes. Automatically, that's gonna make them wanna be like, hey mom, my birthday's coming up. I want the MacBook Neo. It's cheap. It'll help me get some schoolwork done, you know, so on and so forth. Bam, a new customer right there. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the MacBook Neo. Drop me your comments down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely click that like button. And if you're new here and you like no BS reviews, definitely subscribe. As always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.